Anna had always been cautious about online dating, but after much convincing from her friends, she decided to give Tinder a try. She spent an entire evening crafting the perfect profile, hoping to attract someone genuine. It didn't take long before she matched with a man named Daniel. He had a kind smile, piercing blue eyes, and an air of mystery about him that intrigued her. Their conversations were engaging and deep. Daniel seemed to share her interests, from obscure indie films to a passion for urban exploration. After a week of chatting, he invited her to check out an old abandoned hotel on the outskirts of town. It was a place she'd heard about in urban legends, a once grand establishment that had fallen into disrepair and was now rumored to be haunted. Anna hesitated but found herself agreeing, driven by curiosity and the strange connection she felt with Daniel. They decided to meet at the hotel just before dusk, the time when the fading light would cast eerie shadows through the broken windows. The drive to the hotel was long and winding, the road becoming narrower and more overgrown the closer she got. When she finally arrived, she saw Daniel waiting by the entrance, a small smile on his lips. He looked even more handsome in person, and she felt a mixture of excitement and nervousness. "Glad you could make it," he said, his voice warm and reassuring. He handed her a flashlight, and together they stepped into the building. The interior was even more decrepit than she had imagined. Broken furniture, peeling wallpaper, and a thick layer of dust covered everything. The air was heavy with the scent of mold and decay. As they explored, Daniel told her about the hotel's history, how it had been a luxurious getaway in the 1920s before a series of mysterious deaths led to its closure. They wandered through the halls, their footsteps echoing eerily. Anna felt a growing unease but tried to brush it off. After all, she was with Daniel, and he seemed to know his way around. They reached the grand ballroom, a once majestic space now filled with debris. Daniel pointed out a staircase leading to the basement. "There's something really cool down there," he said, his eyes gleaming with excitement. Anna hesitated. "Are you sure it's safe?" "Absolutely," Daniel replied. "Trust me." Against her better judgment, Anna followed him down the creaking stairs. The basement was dark and cold, the air thick with an unidentifiable stench. They came to a heavy wooden door, slightly ajar. Daniel pushed it open, revealing a room filled with old photographs and newspaper clippings pinned to the walls. "Look at these," he said, pointing to a cluster of articles. As she got closer, Anna's blood ran cold. The articles detailed the disappearances of several young women, all last seen with a man matching Daniel's description. She turned to him, her heart pounding. "What is this?" Daniel's smile twisted into something menacing. "I told you there were some fascinating things here." Before she could react, he grabbed her, his grip like iron. She struggled, but he was too strong. He forced her into a chair, securing her with ropes he pulled from a nearby shelf. Panic surged through her as he moved to a table and picked up a camera. "You're going to be famous," he said, adjusting the lens. "Just like the others." Anna's screams echoed through the basement, blending with the distant sounds of the building settling. Daniel's laugh was low and sinister, a chilling contrast to the warmth he had shown earlier. As he approached her, camera in hand, Anna realized too late that she had walked into a trap. Daniel wasn't the charming, adventurous man he had pretended to be. He was a predator, and the abandoned hotel was his hunting ground. The last thing Anna saw was the flash of the camera, capturing her terror for eternity.